Hey guys, so it is Thursday. Just got home from work. I don't know, I was going for, I don't know, 6 o'clock, I guess, and had to do a quick change of the work clothes to something a little more, workable here. So anyway, I told you, a couple days ago in a short that it was garlic time. And this was the garlic from the other day. Still green. Yes. Okay. So I had one comment so far that said he would, thank you for the comment, by the way, Robert, that he would let it go a little more green. Sorry. Let them brown a little bit more. Die off a little bit more. However, this is a hardneck variety. Planted in October. And we have already gotten several, 1, 2, 3, there's already 3 from the bottom that's already gone. We've got good papering going on here, and of course all the tips are browning, so they are done. And we did the scapes. I think you can, let's see if you can see that right there. That's where the scape was. Of course that's grown up since I cut it, because I cut it down there next to the stalk. We did the scapes almost 2 weeks ago. I think Saturday will be 2 weeks. So they are ready. They really did want to go till the weekend, a little bit longer. However, we're getting ready to get, according to Ryan Hall, some weird, wonky, tropical almost storm come off the coast up through South Carolina over the weekend. So we're getting ready to get probably 3 days of rain. Yay. Of course, the weekend is the holiday weekend, and it's the weekend we've got some chickens to dispatch. So there's that. Yeah. Time and weather has not been our friend this year at all. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to put you on pause, get some stuff together, and get you down here where you can see a little bit what I'm going to be doing. We'll talk a little bit more about it. Be right back. Okay, like I said, these went in October. Honestly, I'm going to have to go back to see. I know there was, 90 something, I guess, we planted. It appears that that they all have made or have done something. This whole row right here, you can see this whole row is definitely the purple glazer. If you can see that. And then it starts here again till, I don't know, about 2/3 of the way down. Finishes out, and then I've got one of these little stobs. Looks like you can't see them in the ground down there. One of these little stobs down there to let me know when the other, which is the ones pretty much you're used to in the store, the white looking, it's got porcelain, it's music. You can see that. I think it says music. There it is, music. So, and that will take care of this row. That was the one that I pulled the other day, was the music. So some of these stalks on these things are like that big around. But anyway, honestly, the best way to do this is to loosen up the dirt around them, go out by it, and I guess we're gonna have to, can you see that? I don't know how I'm gonna do this here. Hang on, sorry. You guys know me, I'm not a techie, so I can't and the sun is in my eyes. Yeah, you can see that. So that's the best way to do it, is go out by it to loosen it up. Now you can see this is hard as rock. I'm not faulting the rain one bit this weekend, because I cannot tell you how many, probably, I don't know, I'm getting, definitely spent well over 100 gallons in the past week or so watering everything individually here. So this is hard. I mean, it looks like that these things have gone down, rooted down in this hard packed clay that we have. This was the no dig on top of the ground doodah. And you don't want to just pull them out, because then you run the risk of breaking the tops off or pulling that first protective outer, skin off. And that's what you don't want to do. So what I'm going to end up having to do, I don't know what I'm going to do here. We're going to do as best I can, but this is going to be a process, and still haven't fed the chickens. Yeah, you can hear me pulling the roots. Huh, that's funny, because this is one of the purple ones, but I'm going to keep the skin on. Just want to try to, but you can see a little bit where it's kind of, the roots are kind of reddish. That's that clay. They have gone down into the clay down there. Not quite sure if I want to sit here on my haunches and dig every one of these, or I'm going to try this, maybe to break it up a little bit, but still be far enough away that I'm not getting into the garlic itself. Just break it up a little. Ooh, scary. Yeah, we haven't had rain, for a couple weeks here, so seems like it hits the mountains and stops. My other farm friends up the road, they're getting rain, but seems to stop at the mountain. So I'm just kind of trying to loosen some of this dirt. There we go. That might help. I just don't want to damage the bulbs. So yeah, you can see some of that purple in there. So that looks good. Oh man, that'll be nice. Oh yeah. Got to, now you can definitely see the clay stuck to it. So it looks a little damp, but it is hard as a rock. So this may take a while. This definitely is going to take a while. So at one point I may end up having to stop and go take care of the chickens. Woo! Yes. These are going to be nice. That is definitely why they are not wanting to come out. They have gone down into that, basically my yard, what used to be my backyard here. What has not been tilled or anything like that. So these are looking pretty. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. And I do plan to seed save. We'll plan on making sure we have plenty. Oh, let's go back. you know, I did I planted these in October. At that time, before I planted, I put in the bone meal. I worked in bone meal into the dirt here before I started. And then I told you I wasn't going to mulch. See, because I was worried after the mulching fiasco of 21. However, they popped up because it got cold and then it got warm again. So they sprouted pretty quickly. I had the greens popping up pretty quick. So we went and got just a bale of straw. Goodness gracious. And I just kind of sprinkled it over top of the greens going into winter. And then that week of in December, right there at Christmas, like I've told you before, when it got so flipping cold, I came out and just put a little layer over top of the greens for that weekend, just hoping that they wouldn't freeze, because we had a lot of stuff freeze that weekend. A lot of our spring or our winter crop stuff just froze solid, like my cabbages that were almost ready. So that's it. I didn't water. We had a super wet winter here. Seemed like it was raining all the doggone time. What is going on here? Oh, twinsies. We got twinsies. They grew right beside each other. I did not put any other. I didn't amend anything else. Like I said, I just worked in the bone meal when I seeded the garlic in October. Did no other fertilizing. I just did the light straw mulch, and this one's deep, and that was it. Let nature take its course on the watering. What is this at? And that was it. So I'm stoked on this year. This is way more than I got last year, no doubt. Because out of the 66 that I planted in October of 21, and I got two last, June. Yeah. I've already done way more than I could have ever hoped for this year, as far as this garlic is concerned. So I think, I don't know, instead of you sitting here watching me do this and me just jabbering, and who knows if you can hear me or not, because I don't have one of those walk around microphones. Pull this last one here. Oh, try to be super easy. Oh, God. Okay. Try to be easy on him. So, on this note, I'm going to pause you here. We have pulled 1, 2, technically 3 and 4, kind of twinsies here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 so far this evening, and they're all looking really pretty. So I think we're gonna have some garlic. It smells yummy. Oh goodness. Yep, smells yummy. So I'm gonna pause you here. Maybe come back in a little bit and let's see what we got going on. Okay, I'm gonna say this. This first row right here of the white music ones, if you can see that, is really, really tight to my Texas sweet onions. So I gotta be really careful kind of pulling these up, because these guys are not ready yet. Boy, they look like it though, don't they? Look at that. Whew. Getting excited about that stuff. I'm always excited about my stuff. But anyway, so this was all about, you know, trying to get as much into this one bed as possible. So we got a little bit of a space issue here. So these are just going to be done a little more carefully. Yeah. All right. Be back in a few.
When the window's shut, I can't hear it.
Okay, so got a little bit going here. I don't know how many I got here. But here's some of the purple. You can see that. I did have a couple small ones so far. We'll sort those out here in a little bit. They just didn't make very well. You can see how small. They just didn't do very well. But that's fine. They're usable. They're still usable. So, you hear the Colonel in the background. That is the Colonel you hear. He is the ruler of the roost for now. We'll talk about him in another video. But looks like, let's see here. Let's see how much more we got to go. Oh, we got a little ways to go. All right. Back in a little bit. Yes, Colonel. We'll feed you soon. Okay. That was fun. So, pretty much got them all up. Decided to leave these really small ones maybe just a little bit longer. I don't really think they're going to get much bigger because they are starting to, they've already scaped. They've already got dried bottoms. This one's a little fresher. This one, the tips are already, you know, drying. So we got several. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this little guy. He's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 so far that we've left. Plus this little guy that somehow, don't know how, sometime in the winter, scooted from right there to out in the row. Anyway, so I've left 15 for now. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. I don't know. But everything is out that needs to be out for now. I already got some onions that are breaking, so... And, of course, some onions that just didn't do very well because they're just kind of covered up in here. But anyway, let's take you back around here and show you the harvest. I haven't counted yet. I'll count here soon. See what we got. Look back at my notes from last year and see how many I planted. And we'll go from there. Okay. So, goodness gracious. I don't know how many pounds this weighs. But these are the music. I think we have plenty of music in here. And then I know there are more of these. Very seriously, Dom will be able to pick this up. Well, maybe I can't. But they are smaller, so. And here are the purple glazers. And of course, Colonel is wanting to say hey. But here's a really nice one in here of the purple. So, looks really pretty. And there's the white, or music. So, Anyway. So just a close up. Right now, I'm just going to kind of get most of the extra dirt off of them. And then we're going to figure out how I'm going to hang these up and where they're going to end up in the house. Because I don't have a barn. But I'll follow up at the end with some notes. But I think this is a great day. Yeah. I'm happy. Many blessings. Because we are certainly blessed with the garlic this year. Colonel, what are you doing? Huh? Look at the Colonel. Say hello. Or good night.